Whose scene was it?
Everybody's. There was 2 separate scenes in one.
You're being serious, man?
There was
Holy
2 different
shit.
shootouts at one time. One was shootout against us. Another was a shootout against 2
this
bikers
is ridiculous.
and somebody else.
Holy fuck.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
Better you than me. So, you know.
So, how is everyone's day going?
Terrible.
Apparently terrible. I just got on duty, so, you know, I'm not giving you a day to smile.
People just aren't listening, and it's absurd.
Though somehow this is all your fault.
Yeah, it's because I wasn't on duty to correct schools, you know.
I want to apologize if my dispatching has confused everybody. I'm trying to help out any way I can.
I think it's fine if I could be completely honest.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
think
not the
you're
problem
amazing,
here.
Rogers. To be honest with you.
Agreed.
Yeah, I thought we hired a dispatcher. That was awesome.
Yeah, this guy.
All right, we're
Dude on
just
the side.
waiting for 427, and I have no problem starting because
Well, I was gonna start because
yeah,
I'm
you know what?
actually
You feel free.
absolutely livid right now.
Yeah,
So
I
is
am
everybody
as well.
here? Everyone's ready? Everyone on duty
Everyone
here?
here.
Okay. First of all, I am beyond disgusted at the fact that there was a shootout, possibly, because I don't even know what happened, with HOA and the bikers. Whatever the fuck biker group it is. No one took...
I sent you that text message.
Yeah, I get that. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm absolutely fucking disgusted that whoever searched him said nothing to anybody on scene. I don't know who fucking thought that that was even okay to search somebody, not say anything, and disregard paperwork. If you're gonna deal with somebody, fucking deal with them. Absolutely disgusted. Do not, and I mean do not, throw your paperwork on somebody else. I am sick and tired of having to deal with paperwork because other people don't want to. Never again do I want to see that happen. Am I understood?
Well, I
Yes,
mean,
ma'am.
I was going to take Fred, and then you took him from me, so...
But
No, it
one
wasn't even that. It was
wasn't
prior
even
to that. It was whoever searched
I
him,
didn't take
GSR
him from
tested
you.
him. So
Hold on.
I didn't do any of that. I
I
did
did
the
not
biker.
take him from you because I had to go speak with him about a personal matter. I said I was
Alright,
going to
well,
go
I'm
do
just
that,
saying.
and then I got
was
told to
gonna
like not
process
do.
him.
Well, now he's got sent off because no one was able to, come forward and be like, "Oh, I GSR tested him. I took this from him."
we had nothing on him. Okay, this is what happened. We had the shots fired from Angel, right? We have a 1013. That situation is all being dealt with. We're securing the scene, and then literally right on top of the canals on Bridge Street, shots fired, and there's a brawler, and there's bikers, and there's multiple individuals who are down. There's another individual aiming a taser. There's a ton of shit going on, right? So now I break off from the original 1013 because all the suspects were down aside from the one who got away because we now have something else that's putting all of our lives in danger, right? I go there. It's me, Knight, McCormick, and Murphy. Murphy got there towards the end, if I recall correctly. But I dealt with Daryl, and I didn't search any of the bikers. I didn't GSR test any of the bikers, and they were all sent to pillbox and cuffs. So someone at some point in time dealt with them and didn't say anything. They were then transported to pillbox. No one claimed them at all. Okay, aside from Murphy saying he was going to deal with Fred. But even if we got Fred down here, what are we going to charge him with if we don't have a gun? I don't understand. It's not like we can place assault with deadly weapon charges if we don't know who shot first. We have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that it was not self-defense, and we can't do that. So in this situation, it was a classic. We're just going to go with, possession charges. That be it. And we don't even have that. I don't understand what's going on right now. And then we're calling out over radio and receiving no response. Knight, I'm not calling you out. You were doing something. That's perfectly fine. I don't know.
I do apologize anyways.
No,
my head should have
worry.
been in the game, but I was dealing with sort of a emergency.
The purpose is, or the point here is, we had two situations. We did have enough officers to deal with both situations, and it was like people sort of shrugged it off to other people and sort of just assumed that it was being dealt with when it wasn't.
And I can speak on that as the one that had to grab the 95s. Literally, it was like everyone fucking scattered.
Yep.
And that led literally to Angel being an ICU right now.
That's going to be at
She
the
was
prison.
left.
Oh, fuck.
That shit does not happen.
I got it.
Period.
Thank you.
No officer should ever be left behind.
There's
I-
two
At
out
a
there.
1013.
So I'm going to just speak on this. As someone who's experienced it and been told by high command that it was just a mistake, I never ever want to see somebody get left behind ever fucking again. because I know what it feels like, and it feels really shitty to have another officer leave you behind on an active shootout scene and be left with GSWs. I don't care what happens. Don't have to go deal with another situation.
I think that was
Make sure
definitely-
everyone is dealt with and on scene.
Yeah.
Never
that's
again
true.
do I want to see somebody get left behind ever again.
Wait, hold on. What happened with Angel? Because I don't know
Angel
what
was
happened.
shot. She was the first
Yeah.
one shot on the original scene and got left behind by officers.
Wait, hold on.
And
Mullen, I
EMS.
thought you transported them.
No,
or transported
I
Angel
got
to EMS.
transported.
I
was the only
transported
one
Reinhardt.
All right.
There's
Never again do I want to
213s.
see
It
1013s
all
down on the
boils
ground like
down to scene securement, communication, and just keeping our head in what's going on. And it's not happening. It's like scatterbrain. We see one situation, we got to go to it. And I get it. We got to resolve everything that's around us, but we still got to take care of, what's priority? 1013.
I don't care.
Do we have to take
go ahead.
care of the situation at hand? Yes. But as soon as that's over, we should have never had all the officers just
I don't think
scattering.
anyone realized she was down.
Something that I want to make very clear, and that I've been told ever since I was a cadet: selective enforcement. I don't care if HOA and the bikers up top are going to start having a massive shootout. Until the actual scene that we were just at is clear, I don't care. Make sure officers get out. Make sure other individuals that are down on the ground get out, and make sure we're able to do what we need to do. If the bikers in whatever have the shootout up top, deal with that after. We don't have time to deal with shootouts at the moment. We have officers down. Like Casanova said, officers are priority.
I think she might have been the one.
I don't
biased,
understand why
but I'm
Angel
not
was
sure.
left behind, and I don't understand what happened, and I don't understand why people scattered when they should be doing, I don't know, paperwork. I don't get it.
So I came in a bit after this, but I think something very important to realize is, our job is preservation of life, and it only works if we work together. Especially, say, if one of us goes down, making sure that person ends up being okay is huge. If we can't do our jobs properly, then more people get hurt. That same sentiment can also be said with scattering when it comes to paperwork, or scattering when it comes to being thorough with whatever evidence you found on or with the person. Because if you scatter and, say for instance they were searched and you don't, inform the proper people who need to be informed, then that person gets to be let go like he just was, and more than likely cause some other shit that is going to happen within, 30 minutes to an hour, more than likely. It's something that we need to, we can't just skip out on the shit. We have a lot to deal with all the time, and I get that can be very stressful. And I'm not adverse to trying to, paperwork's rough. It's not fun, but it's important. I'm not innocent of that myself. But when it comes to shit, happening like this, it's very important that we need to be working together and not against each other. Right?
Just to follow up on what Ziggy said about, dealing with something 30 minutes, 45 minutes from now, because Rhodes had to process the person from the AOD, and then, the person from the HOA got let go, he specifically said, it's an injustice to me and I'll deal with it myself, because he's seen it firsthand. So, it causes issues with that too. So now it'll cause retaliation,
From this point forward for calls, if you're on a scene and you search through someone's pockets or you do whatever, make sure you stay with that scene and make sure you stay with officers on the scene to let them know what's happening. Okay, this shouldn't be happening, and there should be more communication. We just had a training about communications on scenes. I don't understand why that was such a big problem, and I don't understand why that was such an issue. From this point forward, make sure we are communicating with each other, make sure we stay with officers on scenes, and make sure we preserve life, like Ziggy said. Make sure you're doing paperwork and don't just drop it off on somebody else because you feel like you don't want to do with it.
We were being held hostage there. They have left the weapons and run out of the fucking state. So,
Jesus Christ.
Let's go deal with that. And let's make sure we, continue what we're doing, please. And thank you.
I want to make something also clear, because I've seen this happen a lot. A lot of times there's 911 calls that come in, and I just sit and wait to see whether or not someone's going to pick it up. Because if not, I will. But, I see people intentionally ignoring calls, and it's very triggering. I get it. There's going to be paperwork associated with some of those calls. But that's what we're here for. And if you're not willing to do the job, then you shouldn't be here. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, that's what we signed up for.
He's not wrong.
I just please don't do that. That's gonna piss me off. All right, that's it.
So on a
let's get out
positive
there.
note, let's just get out there and do what we need to do. And
I'm
we
going
said.
for this. Do better.
yeah,
Yep.
never-
Hey, get back here.
We're good. We don't need
Hey,
to
give me-
respond up to
yeah,
the
we're good.
Bolingbroke. They're good.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Got a partner
Weapons
right
are
now?
secured.
Yeah, what's up, Brian?
Are there any FTOs available?
There's a few of us. Who do you have, Casanova?
I have it ready at the moment.
Okay, Knight, I'll take.
10-4, ma'am.
I mean, I don't care. I'll take either one.
Yeah, I don't care who is
Yeah.
who. Just
Yeah, it
take
doesn't
somebody.
matter to me.